I woke up with that strange feeling you get after a dream so real it leaves your heart racing. The kind where you sit on the edge of the bed, staring at your hands, wondering if any of it actually happened. For a moment, I laughed it off. Things like that don't happen to people like me. But then I saw the note on the kitchen table, and my phone buzzed with a message that made my knees go weak. That's when I knew it wasn't a dream at all. Before we begin, if stories about kindness, hope, and unexpected miracles move your heart, take a second to subscribe, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. This is your channel name, and your support helps us keep telling stories that remind us how powerful simple kindness can be. My name is Mark, and I'm a single dad trying to do his best in a world that doesn't slow down for tired people. My daughter Lily is 7, with messy curls and a laugh that fills every room. Since my wife passed away 3 years ago, it's been just the two of us. Some days feel manageable. Others feel like I'm holding everything together with tape and hope. That morning started like most others. I woke up before the sun, packed Lily's lunch, and tried to ignore the tightness in my chest from unpaid bills sitting on the counter. I had lost my job 2 weeks earlier when the company downsized. I told Lily it was just a short break, but kids sense more than we think. After dropping her off at school, I sat in my car longer than I should have, gripping the steering wheel. I whispered to myself that I just needed one break, just one sign that things would be okay. That's when I decided to walk into a small downtown cafe I'd never tried before. I didn't really have money for coffee, but I needed somewhere warm and quiet to think. The place was nearly empty, soft music playing, sunlight spilling across wooden tables. I ordered the cheapest coffee and sat near the window. A few minutes later, a woman walked in who didn't seem to belong to the early morning rush. She wore simple clothes, but there was something calm and confident about her, like the world didn't rush her. She moved with it. She smiled at the barista, then glanced around and met my eyes. Instead of looking away, she walked over and asked if she could sit. I hesitated, then nodded. We talked about nothing at first. The weather, the coffee, the quietness of mornings. Then she asked how my day was really going. Not the polite version, the real one. I don't know why, but something in her voice made me honest. I told her about Lily, about losing my job, about the fear that wakes you up at night when you're responsible for someone else's whole world. She listened without interrupting. When I finished, she reached out gently and touched my lips with her finger, almost like she was reminding me to breathe. Then she smiled and softly said, "You." I laughed awkwardly, not understanding. She said, "You are doing better than you think, and you matter more than you know." We talked a little longer. She paid for my coffee and left before I could even ask her name. I sat there feeling lighter, like someone had set down a weight I didn't realize I was carrying. That night, after Lily fell asleep, I lay in bed replaying the moment, the touch, the words. It felt unreal, like something my mind created to cope. I eventually drifted off, convinced it was just a strange, comforting encounter. The next morning, I woke up thinking it had been a dream. Then I saw the envelope on the kitchen table with my name written neatly across the front. Inside was a short note. It said, "Kindness is not small. Check your email." My hands shook as I opened my phone. There was a message from an unfamiliar address. It explained that I had been nominated for a community support grant funded by a private foundation. The message said the grant would cover 6 months of living expenses and include job placement assistance. At the bottom was a name. I froze. It was her. I spent the next hour in disbelief. I searched her name online and nearly dropped the phone. She wasn't just anyone. She was a billionaire philanthropist known for quietly helping people without cameras or headlines. That day, I cried harder than I had since my wife's funeral, not because of the money, but because someone had seen me, truly seen me, not as a failure or a burden, but as a dad doing his best. The weeks that followed changed everything. I found a stable job with flexible hours. Lily started smiling more, sensing the shift even if she didn't understand it. The fridge stayed full. The bills stopped piling up. But the biggest change wasn't financial. It was inside me, I started noticing people again. The exhausted cashier, the neighbor who always ate alone, the teacher who stayed late. I remembered how one small moment of kindness had altered my entire path. One afternoon, Lily and I baked cookies and brought them to a family we knew was struggling. Lily asked why we were doing it. I told her, because someone once helped us when we needed it most. She nodded like it made perfect sense. Months later, I received another letter. No money this time, just a message. Keep going, keep choosing kindness. That's how the world changes. I never saw her again, but I didn't need to. Because her kindness lived on, in my choices, in my daughter's heart, and in every small moment where I decided to care when it would have been easier not to. So if you're watching this and feeling invisible, exhausted, or on the edge of giving up, hear this clearly: you matter. Your effort matters. And sometimes, one act of kindness, given or received, can rewrite everything. You may wake up thinking it was just a dream, but kindness has a way of proving itself real. Let's be that proof for someone else.